You don't miss them. You miss the emotional intensity your brain attached to. If missing them feels physical, like a pull in your chest, like something's incomplete, there's a reason for that, and it has nothing to do with love. This isn't about being weak. It's not about making excuses for someone who hurt you, and it's definitely not about whether you should still feel this way. This is about why your body keeps going back to someone your mind knows you need to leave behind. Because if you've ever felt that gap, where logically you know they were bad for you, but emotionally you still want them back, you're not confused. You're just wired. Let me describe something. You're lying in bed at 2 a.m., staring at your phone. You're not even sure what you're looking for. Maybe an old text thread, maybe their Instagram story from 3 days ago. You replay the same 3 moments over and over, the ones where it felt right. And here's the weirdest part. You know reaching out will make you feel worse. You've tested it before, but your brain keeps suggesting it anyway, like it's the only solution. Your mind keeps going back to those moments because it's not looking for closure, it's looking for relief. Here's what most people get wrong. They think missing someone means the relationship mattered, that the feeling proves something real was there. But your brain doesn't miss people, it misses states. It misses the dopamine surge when they finally texted back after 2 days of silence, the relief when they showed up after disappearing, the high when things felt good again after feeling terrible. Your nervous system doesn't care if the relationship was healthy, it just cares that it was activated. This is where it gets uncomfortable. The bond you feel wasn't built during the good moments, it was built during the pattern. Here's how it works: distance, longing, return, relief, bonding. They pull away, you feel the gap, that gap creates longing, then they come back, you feel relief, that relief floods your system, and your brain registers, this person makes the pain stop. But they also caused the pain, so the cycle locks in. The bond wasn't formed in the stability, it was formed in the inconsistency. That's why the healthiest relationships often don't feel as intense, because your nervous system isn't being yanked around. There's no crash, no relief, no reward for just surviving them. Here's how you know this isn't love. You miss them more when they're gone than when they were actually there. Think about it. When you were together, actually together, how often did it feel calm, secure? Your brain didn't bond to the connection, it bonded to the chase. I'll give you an example. You're walking past the coffee shop you used to go to together, and for a second, your chest tightens. Not because you miss them exactly, but because your body remembers what it felt like when they walked in and smiled at you. That split second of relief after wondering if they'd show up. That feeling, that is what your brain is chasing. Not the person, the moment when the anxiety stopped. So when they're gone, really gone, your brain doesn't just feel sad, it feels depleted because the thing regulating your nervous system, even badly, is now missing. Dopamine drops, cortisol spikes, your body goes into low-grade panic mode. You're not missing a person, you're missing the chemistry they triggered. No contact doesn't hurt because you're losing them. It hurts because your brain just lost its source of relief, and now it's searching desperately for that hit again. But here's the thing, this is biology, and biology can be retrained. It just doesn't happen on your timeline. And this is where your memory starts lying to you, because pain creates nostalgia. Your brain starts editing the footage. It keeps the laugh at dinner. It cuts the 3-day silence that came after. It keeps the text that said, "I miss you." It forgets you cried for an hour wondering why they disappeared in the first place. Your brain edits out the pain and keeps the intensity, and intensity feels like meaning. So you start thinking, maybe I gave up too soon. Maybe it wasn't that bad. But what you're really saying is, I miss being activated, and that's not the same thing as being loved. So if you're sitting here asking, okay, but what do I actually do? Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't fight this feeling. You ride it like a wave. The urge to text them, it'll peak, then it'll pass. The memory that pops up at random, let it come. Don't feed it. Let it leave. Your nervous system is recalibrating, and recalibration feels like withdrawal because it is withdrawal. You're not waiting to stop missing them. You're waiting for your body to stop expecting the hit. And in the meantime, boring consistency is what heals this. Not another intense connection, not closure, not one final conversation, just time, structure, repetition, the kind of stability your nervous system forgot how to recognize. But here's what no one talks about. Once the attachment fades, there's a void, a space where all that intensity used to live, and what you reach for when that space opens up, that decides whether this pattern repeats or whether you finally break it. We'll get into that next. If this landed, the next one's about what replaces the pain. Link below.